What's up, long-term degenerates?
DJs.
We're looking at Modern Horizons 3. Commander Horizons 3. We're gonna steal all these cards.
Leaking time.
And there's 4 commander decks. It's spoiler season. Pull the old milk out the back of the fridge.
It's spoiled.
No, don't do it.
And get that half and half. That's chunky.
Baba Booey.
Your boy lactose. Keep it on the stomach.
Keep it on the
Real bad man.
Welcome to the
Longturnlarry spoiler season.
spoiler cast.
Spoilers. We're gonna make this nice and quick. We're just gonna tell you about the cards that recently got spoiled,
These are hot.
and we're
Fresh
gonna
off
get
the
these
press.
out on time. Hopefully,
We try for you guys.
we have jobs
We do.
and chickens to feed.
Many chickens. A chicken army. Chicken rice.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken.
All right, see, this is why we don't be putting out videos.
Yep, that's exactly why.
All right, Emrakul, the world anew. It's a new legendary Eldrazi creature, 12/12 for 12 mana. That's a lot of cops.
No. The op.
The ops. Whenever you cast a spell, gain control of all creature target player controls. Keyword target player. It has flying, protection from spells, and from permanents that were cast this turn. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, sacrifice all creatures you control. Madness, pay 6 wingding.
Wing ding ding
Throw up the rock like Hova said. Jay-Z.
Hove. It's a new Emrakul.
Didn't think we were gonna get another one of these.
Yeah, and this one feels ban-worthy.
Nah. Not yet.
Not yet.
Haven't abused it yet.
Oh man, we got Nethergoyf for a black. You get a star or a 1+ star. What does that mean? Nethergoyth is a Lugorth? Lagorth.
All I know is Nevergorf sounds like a racial slur.
It does. His power and toughness are equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. It can escape for 2 in a black, exile any number of other cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them.
This is Tarmogoyf, but for 1 black mana, and it only counts for your graveyard.
Yep, instead of all.
And it can escape prison like all those Nethergorfs do.
Oh no! Keep them locked up.
I told you it was a racial slur.
Dun dun dun.
Uggin's Labyrinth is a land that they shouldn't have printed.
It's very pretty.
Whenever Uggin's Labyrinth enters the battlefield, you may exile a colorless card with mana value 7 or greater from your hand. You can tap this for a wingding. If a card is exiled with Uggin's Labyrinth, add double wingding instead, and then you can tap this, return that exile card to its owner's hand.
Yeah, this is just... Hey, Eldrazi.
Did you need any more help?
Oh, I know. They don't. I don't know. For those of you who have not encountered a colorless Eldrazi player who's dedicated to it, we have one in our group. They're very powerful. Shout outs to you if you're listening. They're annoyingly powerful. They do not need more assistance, but hey, you got your land.
You have to just keep attacking them until they die.
You have to. You genuinely
Don't let them get to late game. Keep attacking them.
We got a new Ajani. We got Ajani Nactal Pariah.
Nakadal,
thank you. A colorless and a white for a 1/2 cat warrior. It says whenever he enters the battlefield, create a 2/1 cat warrior creature token. And then it says whenever one or more other cats you control die, you may exile a Johnny and then flip him transformed on the battlefield.
Not a Johnny's brother, no!
It's a Johnny, the avenging version this time. It's a planeswalker. Ooh, I always love the creatures that turn to planeswalkers. It is a 3 loyalty and has a +2 with put a +1/+1 on each cat you control. For 0, you create a 2/1 cat warrior. And then if you do and you control a red permanent other than a Johnny, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to any target. My goodness. And then last, for -4, each opponent chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, a planeswalker among non-land perms they control, and then sacrifices the rest. Oh my goodness. He comes out at 3. You hit him with once +2. He's at 5. You can ult him without dying. This thing is fantastic.
All you have to do is kill his brother.
Oh, poor Johnny. It's like Frieza trying to get Broly to power up. Oh no, Broly, look! Look, Broly.
Niggas be wildin'.
A Johnny, look!
Look at Johnny.
Oh, here we got another one. Flare of Denial. I call this in a blue. This is irrelevant. Instant. You may sacrifice a non-token blue creature spell rather than paying this mana cost.
No.
Counter target spell. Hey, here goes the obligated $80 card. You're gonna have to get
because it's Well, actually, that makes sense why Emrakul's here, but this is the classic free counter. It's enough.
We needed more,
apparently.
And as somebody who watches a lot of Modern, we didn't need this.
No, we did not need Flare of Denial. What's the text say? Hold on. I see where you're going with that, and I don't like it. They knew we was going to talk trash. We got Chthonian Nightmare. A color that's in a black for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. I haven't seen energy in a minute. Pay X and energy, sacrifice a creature, return this enchantment to its owner's hand, return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh.
Does this remind you of a card that we just spoke about? Oh. And that's why I sort of went on a rant about how powerful that card is, to see how this one actually has an ETB effect that you could stifle if you really wanted to or interact with.
Because if they don't have energy, this thing can't go off.
I mean, it gives you 3.
No, I know, but I get what you're saying. There's a way to interact with it. Wow.
But it's cheaper. The other one was 3 mana. This one's 2.
That's the trade-off.
And, Dockside loops.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's coming. Wait, wasn't Dockside a Modern Horizon?
2.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was made for
No, it wasn't Modern. It was Commander Legends.
Was it Commander Legends?
Something like that. It's too many products.
I know there's way too many sets now.
Okay, White of the Reliquary. He's not white. He's black and green for his Zombie Knight Vigilance. White of the Reliquary gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. Ooh, remix. Tap, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a land and put it onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle.
No.
Yes, they did.
No, what is happening? What is...
Don't skip ahead. Don't skip ahead.
Oh,
don't skip ahead.
My goodness.
Do not skip ahead. Let's talk about the white boy.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe... Oh, my goodness. This is ridiculous. These are ridiculous. A 2-drop 2/2 with Vigilance that is technically what is he? The Eater of Days?
No, not the Eater of the Days. There is
Lord of Extinction.
No, it's the other of Reliquary that does exactly this, but you have to sacrifice a land to go get a land. That's what this is.
Oh my goodness.
Because that card's white and a green. You have to sacrifice a land. And it gets +1/+1 for each land in your graveyard.
This is really cool. And also, like, what?
And that card was white, and he's still white.
Oh my goodness. They think they're slick. They think they're slick.
See? DEI. I told you.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was a racial slur. I knew it.
Go ahead.
Man.
He wasn't freaking about the card we were talking about. He was freaking about this next one.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
goodness. All I saw was the first words and I was like, Winter Moon. 2 colorless artifact. Players can't untap more than 1 non-basic land during their untap steps. This is everything we just talked about almost. But like,
I'm getting 5 of these.
But they're like mama versions. They're still mean, but like they're like nice. They're like nicer additions of these things.
How's it feel like to get Blood Mooned, but Winter Orbed? And the art is beautiful.
It is really cool. A lot of these are very pretty. I was gonna say, like, so far, like Ugin's Labyrinth, chef's kiss. The thing is gorgeous. The new Emrakul, gorgeous.
Get all the flares. Flare of Cultivation.
What about Rick?
Woo! It's live and it coming.
What about Rick?
Who's Rick?
Rick Flair?
Oh, I ran right into that
one. Woo! That felt good.
One colorless green. For a sorcery, you may sacrifice a non-token green creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Reveal those cards. Put one of them to your hand. Another one tapped onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. This is a free cultivate.
It's a free cultivate. Oh man.
I wonder if this card is even good enough to see play, even though it's a free cultivate. Will people play this?
This is pact and negation for mana. I sacrifice my Llanowar elf to then search my library for 2 basic lands.
No, you put like a Boreal Grazer out.
Oh, nice. Something with
land,
persist.
A Boreal Grazer, put another land. Play this. You could use the black to persist.
To make
sacrifice
it.
Go get a land and one to your hand, a Boreal Grazer. That land that you just got, put it onto the battlefield. That's 4 lands.
It's 4 lands, possibly turn 1. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm very happy it says basic.
Very happy it says basic.
I'm very happy it says basic.
Oh, look.
This
is a card you like.
Oh man, the scumbag Baroness will be very happy, as the next card is Psychic Frog, blue black for a 1/2 frog that states whenever Psychic Frog deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, draw a card. That's just good. And then it has discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Psychic Frog. Exactly, and then it has exile 3 cards from your graveyard, and Psychic Frog gains flying. It's like a poison dart frog.
It's a Hypnotoad.
Obey.
Like, this thing does like everything. It can get in, draw you a card. You could discard a card to put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Make it big.
That's probably like the best part of it. You could discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yep. And then madness stuff. This is a madness engine. Like, it helps.
For who?
Oh yeah, because madness is black-red, and we're blue-black.
Emrakul.
Oh no.
I'm happy I get to talk about this card.
Hey, look at the art.
Kudo, King Among Bears. We got the Queen.
Oh, we did. We did get the Queen. Now we get the King.
Green, white. For a bear, it's a 2/2.
If it wasn't, I was going to be mad.
Other creatures have base power and toughness. 2/2 in our bears in addition to the other types.
Incredible. We did it. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Kudo, King Among Bears. We're bringing it live. No, He's cool.
This sounds like a wonderful stacks piece.
It does.
Yo, you going to play combat today?
Also, it nice big things. Now they're 2/2s.
Born from the greatest Greenwich boulder, nurse on the sweetest honey, crowned amid a raging blizzard.
Look at him. He's so distinguished.
He looks very comfortable, bro.
He does. He's a very big loaf. He is a very good loaf. Ooh, next one. Null Elemental Blast. A colorless or a wingding for an instant. It says choose one. Oh, man. It's an instant for a colorless that says counter target multicolored spell or destroy target multicolored permanent. Oh, man. Okay. Wingdings do require you to explicitly pay them with things that create.
The rock is here.
Yeah, they have to make the rock symbol, but it's a one drop. My
Man,
goodness.
stop complaining.
It's gross.
Red Elemental Blast exists. Blue Elemental Blast exists.
Yeah, but they only picked a permanent color type. This says multicolored. That is a huge catalog that it can touch on.
This is really just blowing up commanders, countering commanders.
That's exactly what it's for. Ew.
The colorless players have it hard enough trying to interact.
Okay, they do.
We can give them one thing.
We can give them one more.
It that heralds the end is generic and a wingding for 2/2 Eldrazi drone. Colorless spells you cast with mana value 7 or greater cost 1 less to cast. Other colorless creatures you control get +1/+1.
I think this is part of the Eldrazi precon, isn't it?
No.
This one's
These
not.
are all actually going into modern.
Oh, these are just loose. They let them loose.
Let them loose.
I like this one. It that heralds the end is cool. I don't think they had any lords, did they?
They do.
I mean, besides like Urza's incubator and
no,
things.
there's some Eldrazi lords.
But I thought they were like green and white. Like I thought they were colored. I didn't think they were colorless. We're not.
I'm pretty sure there is. I just can't think of them because
Yo, shout out.
I'm
to
not
the
a filthy.
a filthy squid player.
Yeah, I don't like tentacles in my butt.
Spawn Gang Commander. Oh man. Oh look at this. By the gods, I was supposed to talk about it. 3 color. Oh my goodness. I understand what they're doing now.
Yeah.
It's hitting me.
Yeah.
3 colorless red for a 2/2 Eldrazi Goblin. It has Devoid. This card has no color. When you cast a spell, create 3/0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens with sacrifice. This add a wingding. For a colorless and a wingding, sacrifice an Eldrazi, and Spawn Gang Commander deals 2 damage to any target. Well, this is the literal, like almost exact. Yeah,
Siege Gang Commander.
Yeah, it's Siege Gang Commander. This is wild. So what do you know what this is based off of? This next what Modern Horizons 3?
I think it's going to be like Madness, Eldrazi, and Energy from what I can see.
A good focus on wingdings.
Yeah, because colorless people need more things to do. And more mana rocks. I hate them.
More rock.
More. Urza's Cave is a land that's also a Urza's Cave. You can tap it for a mana, or you can pay 3, sacrifice Urza's Cave, search your library for a land, and put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library.
I just, for those of you at home, the Vicious Scumbag has been recently dabbling in Landfall and been loving it. And seeing all these land just open make me happy. Urza's Cave seems really nice.
Hey man, so you got some Cousins to Goblins coming up.
Yeah, that Eldrazi Goblin is a first.
Now I'm talking about the next card.
Oh my goodness. Scurry of Gremlins. For 2 colorless red-white, you get an enchantment that says, when Scurry of Gremlins enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red gremlin creature tokens. Then you get an amount of energy equal to the number of creatures you control. Oh my goodness. Pay 4 energy. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have haste until end of turn. Oh man. You know who's looking forward to this? Anyone who bought the Fallout Madison Lee precon. This thing is perfect for it. Absolutely perfect. This is really cool. Nice little energy creation.
This card that I'm about to talk about is an absolute fail, and it is terrible, and I don't like it. Final act is 4 colorless black for a sorcery. Choose 1 or more. You're only choosing like 1 of these or 2 of these because it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
Destroy all creatures. Destroy all planeswalkers. Destroy all battles. Exile all graveyards. Each opponent loses all counters.
Yeah,
This isn't farewell.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a big miss.
Unless we're about to get like some heavy hitter battles.
No. That's what they wanted us to feel. All I feel is
Nope.
This is
Baba Booey.
yeah.
no, I'm not having a great time.
Baba Booey.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, a possible mono black farewell. And then I read the first one, was like, oh. Read the second one, oh. The third one, oh. And then exile all, not opponent, in black? Exile my graveyard? What? No. Fail. Wizards, think about what you did.
Poop.
Harrogast Interrupting Nullkite. Is this supposed to be Hellkite?
Maybe.
9 colorless for an Eldrazi dragon that has Emerge for 6 red. You may cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the Emerge cost, reduced by that creature's mana value. That's quite nice. This is a 6/6 dragon that has flying and says whenever you cast a spell, you may exile your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Each creature spell you cast has Emerge. The Emerge cost is equal to its mana cost. That is something I can get behind. That's a dirty dragon right there. 9 is a little steep.
You're
but
never paying 9.
No, you're not. 100% you're not paying 9. And oh man, yeah, there's some funk that can be created with this thing. What are your thoughts? We have a 1 to 99 rating that we like to use. I would give this a solid like 10. I think this is a 10.
No, it's like a 36.
You say it's like a 36? You know what it is? You're not a goblin player. You're not a red.
Why would you ever play this with goblins?
Everything that is red goes with Gobbo.
No.
I know their mana values aren't high enough to make the Emerge valuable.
All this is going to do is let you like... Honestly, I wouldn't put this as a commander.
Not as a commander.
I would put this in like a reanimator deck.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it did have a color.
And then you sacrifice a creature. You put this out, and you put an even bigger creature out, getting rid of this, and you reanimate something else, and then you make a loop, and then you kill your opponents.
Yes. With the Erupting Nullkite.
March from Villas Vale.
Ooh, that's a pretty name.
2 colorless and a blue. Choose a non-basic land type.
Mountain.
I hate you. Each land you control of that type becomes a copy of target creature you control until end of turn and gains haste until end of turn. Has flashback.
Why didn't he flashback? You see him do it twice. Oh my goodness, that is cool. That is so cool.
I am so very afraid.
Yeah, that is powerful.
All right, they gave blue a finisher.
Oh man, Sakashima decks just jumped for joy. My goodness. Your whole land base, if it was all non-basics.
You gotta be basic Brittany. You can't just be out here with your command towers and.
That is crazy. Knoll Drifter, look at this thing. March of Velis Vale is a pretty art too. Knoll Drifter, 7 colorless. This thing is an abomination. Eldrazi, oh, that's why. Eldrazi Elemental, a 4/4 that states when you cast a spell, draw 2 cards flying. Annihilator 1 that has an evoke cost for 2 in the blue. I don't like the fact that it says cast.
You know what card this is, right?
It's Mole Drifter. I know. Yeah. It's a giant gross Mole Drifter.
Yeah, you don't get Annihilator for free.
No, I mean I get that, but when you cast you draw 2, that's kind of sad.
Haha.
Yeah.
We didn't need another one.
Oh, look at this next one.
I get to get it.
You get the boy.
Philia Exuberant Shepherd. I didn't even know that's how you spelled exuberant. 1 colorless and a white for 2/2 legendary dog. When her Philia attacks, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent at the beginning of the next end step. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. If it entered the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on the dog. You know what this is sort of like?
Oh man, it's the other boy, the greatest boy ever. It's the Shiba.
No,
I'm saying this is Shiba's best friend.
No, it's not.
He's like the horse.
No, he's not. He's sort of like Soul Herder. Soul Herder at the end of turn.
And that's why he's a corgi.
Bounces.
Because it's hurting. Oh, you did it again. You cracked the case, Honorable.
We even in Murdered Karlov Manor.
You did it again, Karlov.
I did read a lot of 12s earlier, so I might be a cop.
Oh no, the detective is set again. It's your creature type now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. No, when I saw him though and saw blink and then come back with a +1/+1, I was thinking there is another dog that loves to see ETB'd legendaries. So you could be flickering other legendaries and making both dogs larger.
No, kick that dog. I like this dog better.
He is good. It is good dog. Oh man, I would love the exuberant shepherd. Very good.
I will take this next one so you can have the one after that.
I see it.
Planner Nexus is every non-basic land type.
Ooh.
So it's a cave, it's a gate,
a desert,
a locust.
Oh man, there's not like a whole bunch, but like
there is. We just don't remember them.
Yeah.
Because they're not impactful.
Yeah, like we normally didn't have to care about them.
Yeah. It taps for a wingding, and then you can filter for paying 1 and get a mana of any color. Yeah, this is gonna make you got another gate for your gate deck, you got another desert for your desert deck.
Yep.
You also got another cave for your cave deck.
You also have an enabler for your land type things that care about.
You got another mine for your mine deck. I don't know.
I don't think it's horrible, but it's cool though. I like the every non-basic land.
It's gonna see play in the decks that care about it.
Mm-hmm. It's a good niche card. Oh man, we spoke about the Siege Gang commander, but apparently he needed a protege. So someone got promoted to the ranks because now we have a Siege Gang lieutenant.
Yeah, because he got turned into an Eldrazi.
Oh no. Oh no, that's why the position opened. Well, here's the Siege Gang lieutenant. Instead of being 5, he's 4, 3 colorless and a red for a 2/2 goblin that says at the beginning of combat in your turn, if you control your commander, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Those tokens gain haste until end of turn. For 2 colorless, sacrifice a goblin, deals 1 damage to any target. Whew. Ain't that something pretty? I'm sad he's not legendary.
He's a lieutenant.
I know. Can you imagine they make a legendary lieutenant? It's like evidence without evidence. Like, yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, I'm on the battlefield, so this ability works. So that's just your ability. No.
No.
Commander's ability.
Commander creatures, duh.
Yeah, but you're the No, I don't have this ability. I'm just giving the commander this ability.
It's just because I am doesn't mean just because I'm him.
Just because I'm him doesn't mean I'm her as well.
Oh no.
And then the last card is Snow Covered Waste. This was a waste.
A waste of snow?
Yeah, it's snowing outside.
I think so far, just off of this alone, this set's gonna be cool. There's some powerhouses here. I hope that this isn't the only good set of cards. I know. It's what do they call what do they always call modern Horizons? It's Commander Horizons.
Commander, give me this stuff.
Yeah, give me the Commander cards.
People are probably wondering, well, why did you talk about the leak cards? Because eventually I want to get that wizard mummy money, and I don't want to talk about cards that ain't officially released yet, because I'm not trying to get that ass banned.
We're not trying to be broke turn Larrys, okay? We need to be able to provide you content.
So when they release the cards, we'll talk about them.
That's right. This has been the Vicious Scumbag.
And your Honorable Sensei, and together we are Longturnlarry Podcast. Spoilers.